Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
Jay, so
What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. We have made it, guys. We are on that weekend vibe again, just to chill a little bit, hang out, see what's going to go on for the next few days. Yep, how are you feeling today, Jay? I know we did a little birthday special and got in a little extra workout that we don't normally do for our arms. And man, how do you feel today?
it was good. I don't usually do arms, so it's kind of cool to do some arms. You know what I mean? That can never hurt. So it was good. It was good to be active, and it shocks the body when you do something that's not in it. It's very different.
Did you end up eating some cake afterwards or no?
Yeah,
Yeah, what kind of cake did you get?
I can't even. It's like it's half and half. It's hella good. I can't. I don't know. Like I said, I don't eat sweets, but it's like a half and half cake. Oh
Yes.
man, it was so fucking good, dude. Ridiculously good. One of the
Yeah,
best things I've eaten, man. And I don't it's because I don't eat sweets. So I know something that tastes that good cannot be healthy for you at all.
no, for sure. I mean, any kind of sugar.
I'm sure it's a shit ton of sugar, bro, because I was like, holy shit, dude. But hella good, man. I was like, wow. Very impressive. Very impressive. But like I said, I don't partake in sweets and now I know why. Because I feel like I had a huge piece, right? I bet you that thing, like this piece was huge, bro. Probably like maybe three put together. I guarantee you that right there is 10,000 plus calories. Just that little thing right there.
Well, that's
You know
why
what
we
I mean?
went to the gym and you got to burn it off, right? Or
No,
afterwards.
I actually worked up the appetite for it. So
There you go. There you
that's the way
go.
I see it. Because man, there's no way something that tastes that good is yeah. Usually when stuff tastes that good, you already know it's not healthy for you. You know?
And you still would have burned it off faster going to the gym last night because then your metabolism was working a little bit faster than usual. You know what I mean?
It
To
was.
get up the gym.
Well, that's what I mean. That it was good to shock the body. It was very good to
Right.
shock the body.
Right.
Very good idea. It's something that needs to happen. It's very important that you do that to the body every now and then. You know what I mean? Like I said on Fridays, I try to do a little ab where I was like today, nah, bro, nope, I'm cool. No kind of ab, no kind of extra. I was like, nah, I'm cool. Yeah, man.
Um, and did you enjoy your birthday overall though? Like everything was
Of
good?
course. Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm blessed enough to have lived many birthdays, and I just always try to keep it low key, man. You know what I mean? I'm very like that with like birthday, even birthdays, Christmas, everything, man. I keep everything low key because like I feel like I low key spoil myself all year long.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. You know what I mean? I feel grateful and blessed. Dude, how many fucking like I said, how many boxes do I get on my door? It's like birthday, Christmas every week, So it was cool though, it was cool, it was fun, you know what I mean? And yeah, like I said, I always like to keep things low key. So, you know,
We got Joshua Hual in the house. They are saying, "Yo, what up, Joshua? Nice to see you on
what
here."
up? What up? What up?
All right, so I guess we can start with the show. If you are new to the show, welcome in. We are your Average Day Joe's podcast. We are going to go over your daily trends, sports, pretty much breaking news. We're going to be doing some movie of the day review, horoscopes, crypto, and conspiracy theories. We got it all for you guys. So hang on in there. Shout out to the 14 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And let's move on to some Jay Did You Know? So, uh, did you know, Jay, that ancient Egypt stunned scientists as newly found water system has been found?
Where you talking about under the pyramids?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, man. You are ahead of the game, my friend.
It's been a minute since that's been out, so yeah, I remember reading about it for sure.
All right, Jay. Did you know that tests show Lake Okeechobee, which is in Florida, southern Florida, like right after Miami, is 6 times too toxic for humans.
I did not know that. And that's you said past Miami?
I think right there, yeah, that's that big ass like lake that they have over there.
Hmm. Okay.
Have you ever like where the Everglades are?
Yeah, I've been to. That's what I mean. I've been to. That's what I'm trying to think. I've been to the Everglades. I've been to the Keys. So I'm trying to think of this lake. I'm like, where is he talking about?
Oh, you would know because it's the biggest lake I think in Florida, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know that name. That name doesn't ring a bell at
Oh,
all.
Okeechobee is Okeechobee.
Maybe I don't
You
know.
never
I
heard of it?
don't. It's not that I haven't heard of it. I doesn't ring a bell. I don't remember it when I was down there.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I'm even trying to think exactly where it is. I'm like, huh, where the,
Right.
I was even on the airboats, through the glades. So
Oh,
I'm
nice.
like, yeah. So I'm like trying to think, huh, where's he talking about? And then you take the trip down the Keys. You could take the little trip down to the Keys down there, and it's like, damn.
Right, right.
So I'm here trying to think, where's this lake he's talking about?
Yeah, man. You got the lake out there, bro.
I'd have to see him, man.
Let's see, Jay. Did you know that there have been massive nests found, and they are belonging to an invasive hornet found in Chatham County right now?
I had no idea.
What else we got for?
No idea.
How about this, Jay? Did you know that China confirms solar panels in deserts irreversibly transform the ecosystem? Has now been confirmed by China.
I did not know.
Jay, did you know that the new Chevy electric truck, I believe it's called the Silverado, just went 1,059 miles on a single charge and
Yep.
the previous EV record?
We talked about it, remember? Last
Right.
week?
But
Yeah.
it still continues to amaze me.
Well, yeah, no, we talked about it because we were on the EV hype. Remember? We were talking about a few different ones, and that one I was like, no way. Damn.
Right.
That's big time. That's big time.
Um, yeah, it is.
Especially for a Silverado. Remember we even talked about it how long it would take because it takes about the hour and a half to get the Hummer fully charged. And
Uh-huh.
the Hummer could go far too, just not that far, but it could
Right.
go far too. So we talked about that.
Oh, for sure. Jay, did you know what is the number one city for the worst infestation of bed bugs?
The bed bugs?
Bed
I don't know.
bugs.
I have no idea. Somewhere in the South? I don't know.
It is actually Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, shy? Damn. Damn,
Chi-town.
number one infestation of bed bugs? That's so random. Why there? I wonder why it's there.
Who knows? Maybe because they are close to lakes or something. I don't know. That's a huge lake.
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why it would be there.
We got Infinite in the house saying the whole state of Florida is 6 times too toxic for humans.
Is that a true stat? I've been through a lot of Florida, man. Like I like Florida. I don't like their crazy thunderstorms for 9 minutes. That pisses me off.
Right.
Like 90 degrees, I'm in nice clothes, and then I get rained on, and then it's done for like 8 minutes later. That really makes me mad.
Yep.
But other than that, I like Florida. I didn't really go to the upper parts though. Just Orlando and down. You know.
Right. Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that a geologist discovered the world's oldest water deep in a mine? And guess what?
What?
She tasted it.
Okay.
Would you do it? Would you do
Depends how I'm feeling.
it?
Depends how I'm feeling.
Oh no. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to give you a nice little quote right here. Not a quote, but like a stat.
Yeah.
If I can pull it up. Do
Okay.
you know what is the world's fastest diesel car?
Diesel?
Diesel.
Nah.
Let me try to figure this out for you real quick so I can tell you because I'm trying to find exactly where it says it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, there it is. That BMW M550D X Drive.
Okay. It's
It's
diesel,
fast.
huh?
It's faster than most 2000s M3s.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's diesel. Super random. Okay.
That's why, because if you have diesel, if you're using diesel fuel, and I just honestly, like, I knew this because I used to be a truck driver,
Yeah.
but I kind of learned like a little bit more detail today, thanks to one of
Uh-huh.
my friends at work. And basically, if you have diesel, if your engine is powered by diesel, you
Uh-huh.
have a whole lot more horsepower and torque usually, because the diesels are usually only uh, they're only powered by the six-cylinder or eight-cylinder engines.
Uh-huh.
Already bigger engines as they are, but then the diesel, like if you compare the eight-cylinder, like a Hemi 5.7 liter, to a diesel that's like I don't know, I think they're like I believe they're either like I think they're like 6.7 liter engines, the Rams
Yeah.
and the diesel ones, and man, they're like, I'm talking about close to like 900 pounds of torque or something like that, bro.
Damn.
Like the amount of torque you get from diesel is insane. That's why usually people prefer diesel to like pull stuff like towing wise. You know,
Okay.
yeah,
A lot of trucks are diesel. So okay.
a lot of trucks are diesel. Yeah, so diesel. I'm actually looking for a truck currently myself, and I kind of I decided because I was talking with my with a homie, and they were telling me that diesel in general is actually the trucks, even like the pickups, they last much longer when you put diesel in them, like with the diesel engines.
I don't
So
doubt it.
basically, I realized he told me which ones are the best, and I came to the conclusion because I wanted a Ram.
Yeah.
So I came to the conclusion that the 350 or the
Okay.
30, I'm sorry, the 3500
Uh-huh.
are super powerful, and they have the best engines. They have the Cumming engine, so they are
Okay.
like bulletproof engines with like a really good transmission. But it's
Okay.
only the F350s where they're with the turbo with the 6.7, I believe, liter engines. The diesel engines.
Okay.
Yeah, so but it's worth getting, man. If you want like a die-hard Super Duty truck that's gonna last you a long time, then those are the trucks to get. Super Duty
Okay.
one. Jay, did you know that geologists uncovered record-breaking 6 trillion iron deposit?
No. Did not know.
6 trillion, brother.
Oh
Western
no.
Australia.
Oh, it's in Australia.
Yeah.
Aussies.
Aussies. Let's see. Jay, did you know that there have been thousands of marijuana plants removed in California's Sequoia National Park recently?
They were in Sequoia.
Yeah.
So random. So random. Wonder who was planting them there.
Right?
Yeah.
Wonder too, man. I wonder.
Super random.
Uh, let's see here. Jay, did you know that most major Japanese car makers say they are not raising prices in the US because of tariffs?
They are not raising prices.
That's what they're saying.
Okay.
That's a good thing, man.
I know. It's interesting.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you, bro.
Oh, man.
You all right?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
You know it.
Good. All right. Just checking on you, man. Like, damn.
Oh my God. All right, Jay. So let's go over a top 10 today for us.
For what?
We're going to go over since we were talking about trucks, I
Yeah.
want to go over with you guys the top 10 most reliable diesel engines ever made.
Oh, wow. Okay.
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 These engines are going to last you a long time if you get a car with one of these engines.
Yep.
Number 10, you have a BMW M57 3.0 liter i6.
Okay.
Yep, it basically um, is reliable for hundreds of thousands of miles, it says.
I don't doubt it.
Let's see here. What else we got? At number 9, we have the Volvo modular engine D5 2.4 liter i5. Uh, Jeff, that one is supposedly so basically it has a robust closed deck aluminum block with
Uh-huh.
iron cylinder liners capable of withstanding diesel combustion pressure.
All
The
right.
yeah, the version follow later, and it's tough lump. At least 200 to 250,000 miles should be expected from them. At number 8, we have the VW Group EA827 1.9 and 2.0. It is an Audi, and those Audis are 2.0 liter engines, basically 16 valve, used in the Audi A3s, and they are known to last a really long time. They do have Audis usually have other problems, so you still got to watch out for them. At number 7, we have the Ram HD 5.9 and 6.7 liter Cummins ISB i6. Those were made from 98 to 2006. And yeah, they are machined with blocks. The blocks are like machined really well. 24 valve push rod design, 6.7 liter took over. Extremely robust, easy 300 to 350,000 miles with proper care. What you know about that, Jay?
I've heard. I've heard.
350,000 miles on the car.
Could
Shy.
do the same thing with the Power Stroke Fords, bro. I'm waiting.
So at number 6, we have the Ford Super Duty 6.7 liter Power Stroke V8.
See what I mean? I just wow. That's how it works when you locked in. That's crazy. You just broke. As soon as you were talking about that other one, I'm here thinking, I remember them Ford Power Stroke ones, you know?
So those come in the F250s and F350s, the
Yeah,
6.7 liters.
exactly. The big boy engines. I thought they
And
had 7 point something. No?
they might, but not
Oh,
diesel. Not diesel.
okay. Oh, not
They
diesel.
might they
Okay.
might have them in like the actual gas engine, you know.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Uh, says that this robust engine is still used today with as much as 500 horsepower and 1,200 pounds of torque,
Damn.
and is durable and powerful, capable of hundreds of thousands of miles if properly maintained.
Easy towing right there, bro.
Oh, bro, I might have to look into that one, dude. If I got that much torque out of a
Yeah.
truck,
Well,
holy
those are made to tow the big, like so. I told you around where I live, a lot of people have the big trucks like that, and they're always towing their boats, big boats.
true, true, true.
That's what that's for, dude. You got to tow the boats.
And at number 5, we have the Toyota 1HD FTE, which is basically kind of
What's
like
that?
Land Cruiser of the cars.
Oh, okay.
Bulletproof engine capable of huge mileage, basically. That's what it says. So very good engine.
Got it.
At number 4, we have the Chevrolet HD 6.6 liter Duramax LB7 and LBD V8. Those are years made from 2001 to 2004, and the
Yep.
2006 2007 is the LBZ.
Got it.
Very good turbocharged and intercooled engines, V8s with 4 valves per cylinder. So
I remember those two. GM, right?
yeah, they have so GMC makes their own version of with the same engine.
Oh, okay.
So this durable engine is commonly seen exceeding 500,000 miles, my brother.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
At number 3, we have the International Navistar 7.3 liter Ford Power Stroke V8. There you go. There's your
Another one. Okay. There. Oh, the 7.3.
that's a 7.3 Ford Power Stroke.
Damn. Wow, that's a
So
big boy.
that was made from 94 till 2004, and that came in your F250s and F350s as well.
I remember them, man. Big
So
old engines.
that engine, it was so basically they called it was like made, I guess, in conjunction with International, the company.
Yeah.
It included a Caterpillar designed hydraulically actuated and electronically controlled HEUI injector tech. Forged internals arrived in 2000, and an all-iron pushrod V8 was virtually bulletproof with hydraulic lifters, reduced maintenance. It will
I
go.
remember.
It will go for 500,000 miles or more.
A couple
Crazy,
of
right?
homegirls' dads had them. That's why I know. They used them for not only towing boats, but for their business.
Yeah,
That's why I remember. I was like that. I was like, damn, 7.3. They had the big old engines, bro. I was like,
right.
damn, you know.
At number two, you have the Mercedes-Benz OM601 i4, which is basically all the engines that are at these are all diesel, but they came in a 2.0 from all the way from a 2.0 liter to 3.4 and the i6. So any of those are super good, and they're made between the years of 83 to 2000. The Benz
Okay. Yeah, I
has a
know what you're
really
talking
good
about.
reputation, very durable engine line.
I
Uh,
remember those.
At number one, we have a classic. They don't make them like they used to, they say, and they are correct, which is the Mercedes Benz OM616, made from 1974 till 1991. And those
Mm.
engines were from 2.0, 2.4, i4, 3.0, and an i5 liter engine. Um, this is often touted as the most reliable engine ever made. The
Wow.
man behind is an Audi engine and is the man behind Audi's five-cylinder engine and quattro drivetrain. He designed the modular engine, which while at Mercedes Benz still. So he was working at Mercedes when he designed that engine.
Oh, okay.
These engines seem to run to 500,000 miles with regular maintenance as a matter of course. And these are examples that have racked up million. There are examples that have racked up millions of miles. The 3.0 liter was equipped with a turbocharged later on and became the first turbo diesel engine ever sold in the US. 1978 Mercedes 300 SD. It had only 115 horsepower, but it retained its reputation for reliability.
Yes, sir.
So the highest ever recorded mileage on one of these, get this, Jay. It was a 2.4 liter four-cylinder engine. It was a taxi from Spain. It racked up more than 4.3 million miles. This engine.
No way. Holy shit.
You
That's
believe that, bro?
impressive, dude. That's fucking impressive.
4 point, bro. You can live your whole life with that, bro. You need
Wow.
you're already talking about getting a Mercedes, and you hold on to all your cars forever, bro. This will never let you. And if we create that program where you could just hook it up to your car and your car will drive itself for
Oh,
you,
the AI
oh, bro,
is.
you are a golden.
Oh man. Yeah, 4.3 billion. That's crazy. That is crazy.
4.3 million miles.
That's impressive, man. That's impressive.
Um, Infinite says, let's see here. Oh, sure, I got some mosquitoes here. I told you about the twin turbo diesel V8 powered 1970 Chevelle SS
Yeah.
900H Pan 32 MPG, one of a kind, built by someone named Mike Reiki, featured on Street Machine magazine. The Chevelle has a Duramax 6.6 liter diesel. It looks sexy.
That's remember he did bring
Okay.
that up. I remember he brought that
Yeah,
up.
I remember 6.6 liter. Damn. And it's a diesel. Oh, bro, that's winning.
So that was a 6.6 in that Chevelle. I didn't know it was 6.6. Damn.
Diesel, dog, a diesel, dude. The amount of torque that thing is gonna have is crazy, crazy. You know, it'll smoke
Mm,
anything out there.
not going with that, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's fast.
Infinite. He says I sent you the link. Yeah, I remember. I remember. I'd have to re-pull it up. Everything. Yeah. So crazy. And now going back to how Florida is 6 times too toxic for humans. Infinite says it's a joke. Most crazy stories come out of Florida, though.
I
Math's
agree.
face eater was in Miami that
I
he was talking.
agree.
So yeah,
I remember that.
definitely, definitely. All right, guys. Shout out to the 50 people watching right now. Thank you so much for being here. It is our Fuck It Friday episode. That's why I say fuck it. Yeah. Anyway, let's start getting into some trending and sports scores for you guys. We do have some NFL games, I believe. So, Jay, what is going on in the NFL?
We had a few preseason games today. The Chiefs were trending because Patrick Mahomes was playing, doing some little deep balls in the first 5 minutes of the game. So that's kind of cool. The Chiefs, they ended up losing that game 29-27. They haven't won a preseason game. Why? Because they don't care about preseason. Who cares about preseason? You're trying to see who's going to make the team anyway. The Eagles, they played the Jets. The Eagles won 19-17. The Titans beat the Vikings 23-13, and the Cowboys beat the Falcons 31-13. I don't know what's going on with the whole Michael Parsons scenario. That sucks for them. So he's still not under contract, still sitting out. So not suiting up. It's not a good sign for them. So we'll see how that goes. That whole situation with him. I'm not sure how that's going to be. So we will see. Those were the games for NFL today. And like I said, the only thing trending was Patrick Mahomes.
Let's move on then and get in. Oh, tomorrow there's some games too, or no?
Yeah, there's games all weekend until we have the regular season start. So
Okay, you want to just mention tomorrow's games? What's happening with the
yeah,
NFL?
sure. Let's see. Ravens and Commanders. They will be playing tomorrow. Colts and Bengals. Rams versus Browns. Broncos versus Saints. Texans versus the Lions. Seahawks and Packers. The Jags and Dolphins. Bills and Bucks. Chargers and Niners. And Raiders Cardinals.
Raiders.
That will all be going down tomorrow.
Let's go Raiders.
Oh my God, it's preseason. Calm down.
Hey, but you still got to watch the first quarter because they usually got the starters in.
Yes, the first 5 minutes for sure.
That's all I'm saying, bro. It's worth watching Geno Smith do his magic, bro.
Geno Smith. Oh, that's too funny.
You already know.
That's hilarious.
He's a sleeper, man. It was a sleeper cell type thing situation.
Yep.
He was in Seattle. Seattle, bro. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. You're not gonna believe me, but I'm gonna tell you something, and you're gonna understand as the season progresses and the first game of the week, the regular season, when we spank you guys, that is
Yeah,
our
okay.
first week. I'm gonna tell you something right now, Jay, that you're overlooking big time. In Seattle, when you're out there, and especially in an open field situation, type of weather they have over there, because it's always kind of misty and the humidity on top of that, the way that it works over there, the chill factor really goes through your bones. It's like a whole nother level of like cold out there. Even like you know what I mean? Like people don't really realize it, but when you're out there and you're living there day to day, it could be kind of depressing and cold. So he went to Vegas where now he's going to be in a warm environment. He's not going to have to worry about, you know what I mean, having to bundle up all the time and be like not wanting to go out in the field because it's cold and have to like, you know what I mean, be cold. So you're going to see a whole other Geno Smith side to him that you haven't seen before. I promise you that, my friend.
When you have a park that's your home, you use it to your advantage. When you're in a dome, there's no advantage. So if you suck, you can tell you suck. So you'll be able to see for sure.
Doesn't suck because he's going to prove himself this year.
Well, he's going to be at home in a dome, which has no advantage, no kind of black hole no more in Oakland, no whatever you're talking about, no type. So people are going to come in there like the Chiefs and be able to spank that team because that team sucks. That's very simple. 7-9. I'll give you an honest 7-9 in a nice fashion, just because that's just being nice.
7 wins, 9 losses.
Yeah, I would rather go 6-10, but I'll just be nice to say 7-9. Make the playoffs? No, they will not make the playoffs. I already told you they're the weak link in their division.
I'm sure if Alyssa was here, she would not agree with you, my friend.
Of course. Oh yeah, I'm sure she knows football. Raider fans are delusional.
I mean, Patriots fans can get pretty delusional at times too.
I know. It just sucks winning 6 rings in 20 years. Fuck. God, that's so delusional. Jesus.
Yeah. Saying The same person that made you win those rings is also now a part owner of the Raiders. So you
Oh
know,
yeah. How
there's
much
no
you want to bet
delusion
he will
there.
be? How much you want to bet he will be sitting with Patriot people and probably be honored at the stadium? How much you want to bet that?
He's gonna be honored. He was
Riddle me
already
that.
honored. He was already honored at the Gillette Stadium. He doesn't need to go.
Yeah, that's
Honored.
you're gonna see it. On,
He's not a
you're gonna
player
see it
anymore.
opening day. No, no, no. You're gonna see it opening day. He'll be chilling with Mr. Kraft, and you're gonna be like, wait a second. Why is he hanging out with the owner of the Pats? Oh, this is weird. That's what you're gonna
Bro,
say.
the only place you're gonna find those two guys chilling in Vegas is gonna be at some Asian massage parlor, bro.
First of all, this is in New England. The game is not in Vegas. It's in
Oh,
New England.
okay.
He said, "Oh shit." Lucky enough, it's not cold yet, so you won't have that factor.
I
So
guarantee you this, Jay. He is not gonna show up for the first game.
he'll be there.
He's not coming to that game.
He'll be there. You know why he'll be there? For Mr. Kraft. He'll be there. And for his statue.
Oh, man,
He'll be there.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
he'll be there.
We'll have to just see, right? No speculation on this one.
But yeah,
Um, Infinite says, "Pimp My Ride built a diesel Impala. That episode guest starred the Governor."
really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
pretty
I did
crazy.
not know that.
Um, so yeah, I guess that is our NFL for tomorrow. The games that are
Yep.
happening. And let's get into some MLB. What's going on there?
Let's go. Let's see. So my two trends were from the Red Sox and Yankees game. Anthony Volpe for the Yankees was trending because he's been just absolute terrible for since July 1st, and he keeps turning the ball over, which does not help them. And Aroldis Chapman was trending. He used to be the closer for the Yankees. Now he's the closer for the Red Sox, and he closed them out today in a 1-0 game.
Nice.
So yeah, losing 1-0 is tough, man. So good win for the Boston Red Sox. They beat the Yankees 1-0. We do have two current games right now. The Mariners are beating the Athletics 3-1 in the top of the eighth, and you got the Diamondbacks and Reds locked in at 4 in bottom of the ninth. So we will see what happens with those. The Pirates beat the Rockies 9-0. Nationals beat the Phillies 5-4. The Astros beat the Orioles 10-7. The Tigers beat the Royals 7-5. Blue Jays beat the Marlins 5-2. The Mets, they beat the Braves 12-7. The Rays beat the Cardinals 10-6. The Twins beat the White Sox 9-7. The Rangers beat the Guardians 4-3. The Brewers beat the Giants 5-4. The Cubs beat the Angels 3-2. And the Padres beat the Dodgers 2-1. Finally. Good. All right. There was a lot of games today. That's good, man. They finally got a win against them. That's helpful.
Do you want to see this Chevelle that Infinite's talking about?
Of course.
Pull it up,
Why
huh?
not? It's very important.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this or not, but this is it, right?
Of course I will.
Do the best.
I gotta pull it up.
Okay, that's the best way right
You
there.
gotta wait for me to pull it up. Let's see. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Go. Oh shit.
Clean. It's even got
Damn.
it's got the
Damn.
cage.
This.
See the cage inside it, bro? Because that thing is
Oh
so
yeah.
fast.
Oh yeah, bro. I like the color too.
Oh, that color is nice. I like it.
Yeah, man. It's different.
That's always been kind of a color I've been leaning towards. And then that's the back, how it looks. Look how the exhaust pipes are in the middle. You got two exhausts in the middle like that.
Yeah.
You got the SS symbol right there too. That's just like,
Yeah, it's a badass ride, man. I like that.
yeah, those back tires are super thick.
Gotta be, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a badass ride, bro.
0.6 Duramax. And that
That's
shit is so.
that's definition of American muscle right there, bro.
Yep.
I like that.
Uh, yeah.
That's a badass ride, dude. They got heat right there.
Yeah, look at the engine, bro. Look at that engine.
I'm waiting for it to scroll, bro.
see that?
Once I get the scroll, yeah.
Oh, because
Oh
I
yeah. Oh
scrolled to that.
wow.
Yeah. Oh, you see it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing
Damn,
is
that looks.
beautiful.
Yeah, that looks so cool, man. They put in the work in that, man.
Woo.
A lot of wrench time.
Okay, Vin Diesel.
I'm telling you, man, that looks good. That's some good stuff right there, man.
Yeah, I just put there's another close up of it that I just put up as well. Oh damn, the inside is cherry. Dude, this thing looks like a concept, like a new car. It doesn't even look like an old car. The inside, this
Well,
thing
that's
looks
what I'm.
hella different, bro. Oh my god, that's
Well,
so
that's what I mean. I mean, if you have everything else cherry, you gotta have the inside cherry too.
bro. This thing, OMG, literally, it's just blowing my mind right now, bro.
How much? How much is it going for?
I don't think it's for sale. It's just a
Oh,
picture
okay,
of the
okay,
magazine, you know.
okay. So that
That thing
got it.
clean.
Yeah, no,
Wow. Thanks, Infinite. That's cool.
that's impressive.
Super cool.
Fucking impressive right there, bro. Wonder how much they put into it.
For a lot, a
Yeah, I
lot.
know. Oh, for sure,
Hundred
bro.
thousand, most
Minimum,
likely, if not more.
minimum, minimum. Probably more. That thing is cherried out everywhere.
Shit,
It's fucking clean, bro.
shit. Try to let Brian Spillner's Supra pull up to that thing, bro. That thing will smoke. That thing would smoke Vin Diesel's freaking Charger,
Oh
bro.
yeah, of course it would. Of course it would.
All right. So that was our MLB. Let us move on. And so we do have tomorrow some UFC fights. It's going to be UFC Fight Night 257. You're going to have, starting with your welterweights in the main event, its main card. You're going to have Nuraji against Crosby. Nuraji is 11-1. Crosby's 10-5. Nuraji. In your flyweights, you're going to have Mudareji against Borges. 17-7 is Mudareji. Borges is 10-3. Go with Borges because of he has lost much less. For your heavyweights, that's going to be a good one. Tomorrow, you're going to have Sergey Pavlovich against Waldo Acosta. Sergey is 19-3. Waldo is 14-1. Sergey's a heavy hitter, man. And he's got stamina. Waldo, I've never seen him fight, but he's 14-1, so he's probably deadly. That's going to be a great fight to watch because just heavyweights, they always, go for the knockouts. And you're gonna have your catch weight co-main event, which is gonna be a good fight. You're gonna have Brian Ortega against Aljamain Sterling, and I will definitely go with Sterling on that one just because I seen the walkout of Ortega and Sterling, and Ortega looked super weak. He looked like he was limping. I unless he was faking it, faking the funk, I'm gonna give it to Sterling. And in your light heavyweights tomorrow for your main event, you're gonna have Johnny Walker, who it's 21-9. I seen him fight. He's pretty good against Zhang Bingyang, who's 19-6. That's light heavyweight, so that's gonna be a good fight too. They're gonna go for the knockout. I'm gonna go with Johnny Walker on this. I don't know. I just they're both pretty even. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, that is our UFC for tomorrow. And let's see here. Infinite says, I read an article about a guy in LA who had a diesel Camaro, his daily driver. That is the Chevy I want. Shit. Hell yeah, bro. The 69 Mero in a diesel engine. I'll be on a whole nother level, man. I would love that. That's my thing right there. SS 69 Mero. I'll take that over any of their other old school cars. What about you, Jay? What's your
Nope.
favorite school?
Weak.
There's no there's no weak here. Old schools are old schools. They're all bad old schools if you put something good into them.
I'm not a marrow person at all. I can't
I
stand the
understand.
marrow.
I ain't either. But a 69 SS, bro, you ain't gonna get nothing nicer than that.
I beg to differ.
You and your Eleanor. That's all you ever think about,
That's right. Way better. I take that all fucking day over a '69 Marrow.
bro.
And the only other Chevy I like is the one you just sent. The Chevelles. Oh man, see how beastie that looks. Oh
Yeah.
man,
And
that
if
shit
you
just
put
looks
that Chevelle
monstrous.
engine into the Camaro SS, then you're gonna smoke any Eleanor out there, bro.
Ugly is ugly. I don't care. That's what I mean. Like I've always thought Camaros are ugly. If they're ugly, they're ugly. You can't
I-
fix ugly. If
I'll
you a
give that
ugly
to you.
motherfucker, you ugly.
I'll give
You
that to you,
can't change that.
but that's
You like
later
that
on.
Chevelle beast.
No,
Like you
no, for
look at it,
sure.
and you're like, oh shit, Eleanor beast. You look at a Camaro, you're like, yeah, it's ugly.
But all I'm saying is that the Meros and like the 69s, those were really nice looking. They stopped making them like look nice after, you know what I mean, later on in life. But the 69s were like some of the nicest Meros out there, bro.
I told you, this kid had one in my school.
Yeah. And you beat
Cherry.
it. You beat
Yes,
it.
cherry. Like you couldn't have been more cherry than it. Still ugly.
You pulled you I know how you won, bro.
Oh
The
my
real story.
god.
I know how you won, bro. The real story.
Oh jeez. Oh my god.
You did the Vin Diesel on him, huh? You pulled a wrench on
Oh
his
my.
ass, whooped his ass the day before. You win. This is gonna happen even harder.
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
No, I just like I said, I've never been a Camaro person, but the Chevelles, man, they just like I said, they're beastie, bro. And like I said, the Shelby GT 500s, man,
Oh, for sure.
the
I mean, but
67s,
like I
man,
said, my car that I love is '93 Cobra. You know,
5.0s,
teal.
Fox body. Yes,
Yeah,
we know.
Fox body teal '93 Cobra, the two seater,
Yes,
289. I mean, I'm sorry, it's a 302 block, I believe. Pretty sure.
yes, it is.
And it's a 5.0 liter engine with
Yes,
on, and it's got, yeah. I just love those cars, man. Like
the
that
Fox
one, I
bodies. Yes,
see myself in. You
yes,
know,
exactly.
and if I put a diesel engine, which now I got a good idea, and I might actually do that, and I'm gonna see if it would even fit. Imagine putting what was it, a 7.3 liter engine, bro, in four, that Power Stroke engine.
I don't know how you'd have to. Yeah, I don't know how you could fit it in there, bro.
I mean, you might, yeah, unless you could like
That's hella big.
board it
That's
out or something. I don't know.
double the size. That's double the size, bro. That's
I know.
crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Might as well just get the damn truck with this engine in it already. Why go and spend like another 100,000 for something that I could just buy for like 50.
That's funny, man.
um, damn. So, hey, you can hear me, right, Jay?
Yeah, what?
Oh, okay. Because my wife said my voice is gone, but I'm not
It
sure.
it was it was going prior, but it's fine right now.
Oh, okay, good, good. That's
Yeah,
good.
right now it's
She's
fine. It
just on.
was
She's just on lag, so she probably just heard it gone for that.
that's what I mean. It was, but now it's yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Gotcha, gotcha. All
I
right.
thought of it too, but it's fine.
Shout out to the 32 people watching. Let's move on and get into our main trends of the night. Let's do some, I guess let's do some Trump news first. Jay, what's going on with Trump and Intel?
Well, big news today. Trump snagged 10% Intel stake in the U.S. chip revival. He announced this today. The 10% equity stake in Intel valued at $10 million, converting portions of the company's chips act grants. That's what it says. This deal, negotiated with the Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, aims to bolster U.S. semiconductor production and to counter China's tech dominance and address Intel's struggles and global competition. It's cool. I'm digging it. President Trump always makes good moves. You know, so I think it's a solid move.
Um, yeah, and you don't think that that's like he shouldn't be like making business like that, like where it's just kind of like a private thing, isn't it?
But
It's kind of like isn't it? Because so he's doing it for himself, right?
um, why are you asking me if he's doing it for himself?
Because if it's like, I don't know, when you're like the president, I don't think you should be like mingling
He's
with.
a business president
So
who's
you think it's
excellent
for
with our
America?
economy.
So he's doing this for their economy. You're saying?
It helps Intel.
Oh, okay, okay, I got
Yeah, why? I
So
mean,
Intel
obviously, yeah.
Intel needs help.
I mean, it says Intel's had struggles with their global competition. That this definitely helps. Why
So you
wouldn't it
think
help?
so you think bailing out companies is what we should be doing?
I don't think he's bailing out a company. Intel's popular, but it helps them grow.
I got
I ain't mad at that. What's wrong with that? Now you sound like Governor Newsom.
you.
Literally, that's the type of shit he be saying on his
Newsom would
tweets.
try to spend more money on everything, so he would want to, you know what I mean, help other companies and stuff.
Yeah, I think President Trump knows what he's doing, and obviously President Trump's gonna do what he does.
President Trump gonna do what President Trump gonna do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If he's
Uh,
got money, if he's got something invested in, he's got something invested in it. So be it.
for sure. And we got infinite probability saying, I thought a Vin Diesel was doing a wheelie burnout. That is part of it. That is
Most
part of it.
stuff.
You got that diesel engine in a Camaro. You might actually be able to do that too. You might have to actually put the little wheelies in the back.
Oh, you'd be spending too much. You won't be able to go anywhere if you have that in a Camaro.
I mean, unless you
It'll-
got the actual like the tires for it, the slicks. If you got like
yeah,
slicks, you might
that's
be able to.
yeah. Unless you ain't rolling around on slicks in day to day.
Nah, no, that's straight for racing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only way you could do that, or else you ain't going anywhere. You'd be going through tires every week.
Um. All right, let's move on and get into some other Trump news. It looks like Mr. President Trump did a search of John Bolton of his home. It looks like he brought like FBI agents, the media, and they went into John Bolton's home, who wasn't there at the time, because of mishandled classified information. It looks like, and now there's questions being asked about him punishing his rivals because I guess he was a rival of Mr. Trump's. But yeah, it says that federal agents armed with a search warrant showed up at John R. Bolton's home outside Washington on Friday. It was a display of one of the government's most intimidating powers, says the news. It is not clear what evidence the Justice Department cited in convincing a federal judge to sign off on the search warrant, or why it happened. Nobody knows. But basically, they're saying that it's most likely due to some kind of mishandled classified information dating back to when he served as Mr. Trump's national security advisor. So, yeah, I don't know. Jay, do you know? Did him and Trump have any kind of like quail or something going on? Do you know?
Don't know.
Huh?
Not sure.
Because it says that it says I guess that there was some kind of accusation which stemmed from Mr. Trump's drive for retribution. For all we know, the investigation into John Bolton's conduct may be rock solid, but Trump's Justice Department had lost any presumption of regularity. So basically, they don't really know why this happened to Mr. John Bolton. But yeah,
Yeah,
so yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
know. I didn't see a trending on X, so I have no idea. Didn't even know.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Um, I guess so. Basically, what they're saying too is that in some ways, the search of Mr. Bolton's home mirrors the FBI's 2022 search of Mr. Trump's Florida home in Mar-a-Lago to receive or to retrieve classified documents.
Okay.
So it's all connected, my brother. Karma.
Yeah, you could put it like that, or just well thought out.
Definitely
Revenge.
chess games.
Eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye.
That's how we do it, man.
That's what I would think.
All right. So that is our other Trump news. Let us get into some chats. Infinite says Intel is washed up. It was a leading chip maker, but they fumbled the ball. AMD is dominating now.
They did fumble. He's right.
And
They are a big name though, so if you connected with President Trump, you're gonna get up there somehow.
it says computer nerds consider Intel chips as e-waste. You can't give them away. What Infinite, I want to know what is the like chips that people are going to these days, because when I do my research, I am into computers a little bit. I always find that like me, I am a diehard Intel chip fan, because when I do the research, the Intel chips are always more powerful in a pretty like in a pretty good amount of like ways. They have a lot more processing power, but then you have chip maker like AMD, who their more focus is on, I guess, running everything more smoothly, like it's more power efficient, and maybe it runs a little bit cooler because of that. But as far as processing power, Intel always has the upper hand against AMD, from my knowledge, and when I do my research on on all the different specs of the processing power of the chips. But yeah, you let me know, Infinite, what you think about that. Let's move on. And Jay, what is going on? Because we haven't heard much about the case. What is going on with Maxwell?
Let's see. So the DOJ released transcripts of interviews with Ghislaine Maxwell. They were conducted by Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche at her prison facility. And she basically defended President Donald Trump, stating she never witnessed him in any appropriate setting and praised him for his achievements. And obviously, she denied Jeffrey Epstein's suicide and dismissed claims of blackmail tapes. So that's kind of cool to know that, that she cleared President Trump in the Epstein probe. You know, that's a good sign. You know what I mean?
Of
I'm
course.
sure it
So
could. I'm sure it could lead to a pardon for Miss Maxwell as well. That's what
yeah,
I
but
would
of
think.
course, of course, she's going to deny any blackmail tapes. That's a given. You know what I mean? Who's going to believe that?
Yeah, I agree. But she is clearing President Trump's name. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So, um, do you think that there would be like chaos if Trump pardoned her?
No, it's more of a favor for a favor, I'd say.
So so you're saying that what might be going down is he is basically might pardon her because she's saying that he wasn't involved in any.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's just favor for a favor. You know, we'll see though. I don't know if he will.
I think that I think there will be so much public outcry and opposition. I don't think it would happen. Not at least until he's like
It might not.
almost done with his term.
Maybe. Yeah.
But it's not impossible.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is our latest on Ghislaine Maxwell. It's kind of crazy, right? Because we don't hear much about her, right? Like throughout the
Nope.
day as we're reporting and doing our trends, she's
Never.
almost never on any of our trends.
That's what I mean. So I thought it was interesting that she was in that, and she said what she said about President Trump. She didn't have to say that.
Right.
So yeah.
Let's see here. Let's get into some national news in New York City. I don't know if you heard about this, Jay, but it looks like today there was pretty serious crash with a tour bus, which
No.
had 52 passengers on board, and literally dozens were injured and five paralyzed.
No. What? What they crash into? What?
So it
That's
basically
crazy.
says after spending the morning taking in the breathtaking sights at Niagara Falls, a group of tourists boarded a bus to return to New York City, not knowing about an hour later the bus would be lying on its side in a ditch. Bus driver got distracted and lost control, officials said, overcorrecting and rolling over on the interstate near the town of Pembroke, east of Buffalo, about 40 miles east of Niagara Falls.
Uh,
Of the 52 passengers were ejected, others were trapped, police said, as ground and air ambulances and first responders rushed to help them. 5 people died and dozens were hurt. Many of the passengers, some from China and the Philippines, spoke little English. So, along with the ambulance and tow truck, translators were brought in to help police sort out what happened.
damn, that's crazy.
So, mainly Chinese and Filipinos were on that bus.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah. Most passengers were not wearing seatbelt, authorities say, and several were thrown from the bus.
Damn.
The
Well,
good thing is, I guess, that it says no children were killed.
that's a good sign.
Yeah. It says at least 30 people were taken to the hospital with a range of injuries from critical to minor.
I can see that.
Uh, that's pretty much, yeah.
That's crazy.
Uh, so, yeah, I was just trying to see if anything happened with the driver, but it does not say if the driver of the bus, if anything has happened to him.
Other than he fell asleep, probably.
Could have been. It says several witnesses observed the bus lose control, enter the median, then cross to the southern shoulder and overturn.
Yep, fell asleep.
It says that impairment or intoxication has been ruled out already, and it is too early to determine whether any charges will be filed.
Yeah, he just fell asleep at the wheel, and this is why AI is taking over.
I knew you were going to say that. I
Well, I mean, come on, man.
knew you were going
Like,
to say that,
I don't
bro.
know how, like, I don't know how hard it is to just stay up and do your job. Like,
I mean, it's true. It's true.
you're driving a vehicle. That's your job. You have one job to drive a vehicle, and I'm sure he fell asleep. Well,
I mean, it doesn't matter what he did, even if he was looked down at his phone for a brief second.
yeah, exactly. Well, that's even more stupid if he was doing that.
You never know.
I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt here. But come on, if you're looking at your phone and you cause this problem, you are officially a problem. It's
Yep.
fucking dumb, man. But yeah, another reason why AI is taking over.
Very true. Speaking of AIJ, let's move on to our next trend and what is going on with Waymo.
Well, second quarter, man, quarter two. The Waymo robo taxis are outpacing Uber drivers by
What?
99%.
Bro, I'm an ex Uber driver.
99%, bro. Imagine that. More productive than
Oh, it,
99% of the human drivers. That's
oh, it,
crazy.
hey, that means it's outpacing you too, brother.
I'm not out. Never out and about. I'm cool. I'm never out and about. I'm cool. I watch them. They're by my house all the time. I root them on, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's crazy to me, man. That's some serious numbers, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some serious numbers. Like it's just yeah. I was reading the article and it's just like obviously human beings you need a rest. Obviously robo taxis can work nonstop. Back to back rides without using the bathroom, eating, everything. You know, it's crazy. So
Yep.
that's why they're outpacing that much. You know, obviously Uber has their they've already announced their EV their partnership, right?
Right.
So they already have their investment with Lucid, I believe it was Lucid, and the what was the AI was like Neuro or something.
Right.
So
Right.
they're gonna be putting their autonomous vehicles on the road. So they already know that they already know. So obviously if you know you have your human drivers, but you already know autonomous is the way to go. So they're investing a lot of money into it. So That's what it's gonna be, man.
Crazy,
But
brother.
but to get outpaced like that, man, that's silly. It's not even close.
Says that says that Waymo 6th gen robo taxis will be arriving in Philly.
Oh, in Philly,
Yeah.
also a new city.
Yep.
All right.
That's crazy.
But yeah, they're just you know what I mean? Like, think about that. Think about how many more Uber drivers there are compared to Waymos, and they're getting outpaced like that. Silly, bro.
Waymos don't sleep.
Thank you. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
We are screwed when it comes to work. Y'all better start creating, because if y'all aren't creating, then you're falling behind.
Very true. It's a very true statement. You got, yeah, it's a, yeah, man. Levels here. There's levels here.
Yep. Um, let's move on and get into somewhat of celebrity news. It's not really considered. This guy is not known as a celebrity, but he is trending. So from not being a celebrity to being a celebrity, and all he had to do is get arrested. Why not? So we got a guy on a motorcycle in a high-speed chase in Omaha, where he was arrested. And Jay, do you want to know why this is trending?
Yes, I do.
The reason why this is trending is because this motorcycle high-speed chase reached speeds of over 150 miles per hour.
Okay. It's not bad.
Not bad.
I've been 200 on a motorcycle, so I don't,
uh,
I
so
really
yeah,
have.
150 miles per hour, and this guy got caught. Luckily, he didn't end his life trying to do that on a high speed.
Yeah.
And yeah, he definitely was able to not hurt himself and get arrested.
I'm even surprised that they even caught up to him if he was on a bike.
The radio, my friend, does not beat people driving fast.
I'll tell you this, man, if you're on a bike and you can't get away from cops, you are not, you shouldn't even have a bike.
Right.
You should be able to. Was it at night or during the day?
Uh, I don't know. It does not say.
Wow. Well, if it was at night, then yeah, you definitely shouldn't own a bike.
Oh, it says
You could
11:45 p.m.
exactly. So if you can't get away, literally on a bike, you have some serious issues. You shouldn't even have a bike.
That's why I'm getting a dirt bike. Handle it all. Whatever you throw at me.
Exactly. But yeah, that's yeah, I mean, I'm not condoning any of that, but I mean if you have a bike, you should be able to pull away from anything. It doesn't matter about a radio, especially at night. You would risk your life, obviously, by turning the lights off and everything, but you could get away from everything. It's over.
Definitely,
Just got to know what you're doing.
definitely.
That's it.
We got DTW in the house saying, "What's up? What up, DTW? How are
What
you?
up?
Hope all is well." And we got Infinite saying, "Depends what you want your computer to do. Intel has powerful CPUs, however, NVIDIA and AMD focused on AI.
Uh,
Intel is not good for graphics, AI functions, or virtual machine networks.
okay.
99% sounds like a made up stat. I need to see the study. I am not saying they are not surpassing Uber drivers. I am saying it's not 99%. As the Prez likes to say, fake news."
Hey,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean 99% is pretty high, but
that is
I,
pretty high.
but it is also, I think, not accounting for like the whole United States, because it's only accounting for where they're deployed, and they're
Yeah, that's all.
deployed is.
I believe it's only, yeah, I believe it's only in the cities that have them.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're definitely not counting all the other cities at all. It's just heavy where they are, like here, for sure. You know what I mean? So,
Which makes sense, because even if they, let's say San Francisco is a city that's 7 by 7, you got 49 square miles.
yep,
In any given 8 hour period of a day, you probably got, what, I don't know, what do you think, Jay? Maybe like 300 Uber drivers in the city working,
more than that.
maybe
Way
like
more than
four,
that.
4 or 5, maybe four, maybe five. Under,
but the Waymos are just they're murdering them.
but this is what I'm saying. So check this out. Even if you had 500 Uber drivers at any given time in San Francisco any day,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
you had only 300 Waymos driving around,
Yeah.
your 300 Waymos are going to be 10 times more efficient.
Yeah.
They'll never have to stop for restroom
Nope.
breaks.
Exactly.
They won't not want to take certain people that are going certain places. They're going to take
Yep.
anybody going anywhere.
That's a good point.
Um,
I
there's
didn't think about
just
that.
yeah, there's just so much more efficiency. Like literally, if I know that there's like a Warriors game going on, I'm gonna be avoiding that area because you don't make any money as an Uber driver when you're stuck in traffic trying to get to the people and picking them up.
I didn't
So
even think about that either.
yeah, bro, Waymos, you don't have that worry no more. You don't have those problems. You know?
That's so interesting. I never thought of those factors. Traffic and all that. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like
Didn't
people
even think of it.
literally avoid those kind of areas, you know?
Yeah, well, not obviously AI won't. They
AI
don't
is
care.
not going to. So
Yep,
you're
you're
going to be
right.
so much more efficient, so much more reliable.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even think of those factors. So that's even damn. Yeah, so 90, that is not I don't think that's a fake news stat because you're probably right. That's crazy. I didn't even think of those factors.
I
Yeah.
but Infinite is not sold on my words, and Infinite says, like I said, fake news in the data community. We call that cherry picking.
You gotta Infinite gotta come to this area and check out the bay and see how it really is.
I'm sure he's been here before. He's only
Oh,
in
of course
Fresno.
he has.
Not too
Oh
far.
yeah, I know. No, I'm just talking about how like, even like I said, I'm not out that much anymore, but when I am, all I see on the road is AI. That's all I see on the road. It's crazy.
True. Hey, yeah, Infinite. I don't know when the last time you were out here in the Bay, but if you come here and you haven't been here in at least a year, you're gonna
Yeah,
be in a whole nother like you won't besides the hills, you're not gonna know you're in San Francisco. You're gonna be like, what futuristic city is this that I'm in right now? You
you're
know?
just gonna see a lot of AI cars, man. That's just how it is. Because we're not even talking about Zoox and Amazon. We're just talking Waymo. We're not even talking about the other competition. That's the crazy part. That's crazy, man. That's crazy to think about.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Waymo just running everything, and that's one company. Imagine when all the rest are like on, which I think will happen within the next, I'm guessing, 1 or 2 months.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy, man.
For sure. All right, let us move on and get into Jay's movie of the night. Looking like something spicy in the background. What you got for us, Jay?
Oh, it's old school, man. I threw on an old school movie. I had to bring it back one time. You don't know
I
this one?
the, I don't even know what this movie is, but I'll tell you right now, if Val Kilmer is not in this movie, I'll be a little bit upset because it looks like a movie that Val Kilmer needs to be, bro.
He's not in this movie.
Damn, no
Yeah, he's not
way.
in this movie. Yeah,
I don't know
this
why. Something just tells me Val Kilmer.
it's a hella good movie too. I haven't seen this movie in hella long.
Let me see. Trying to see because I didn't look at it until right now. This is not Tango and Cash, right?
No, no, good guess though. I love that movie. This is a little newer than Tango and Cash.
Newer.
Like
Who's the main actor?
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin. Okay, yeah, I don't. You know what? I won't know because I don't really watch Alec Baldwin movies. Ever
You've
since
seen this. I guarantee you've seen this movie.
um something license, right? Something with license.
No, you've seen this movie. Or sorry, yeah, I said Alec Baldwin. It's William Baldwin. Sorry.
Oh, William. Okay.
Yeah,
See,
I'm sorry.
William is a lot better. I can go with William.
Yeah, this is William Baldwin. Salma Hayek's in this movie.
Is this
Uh,
fair game?
yeah, Cindy
Oh,
Crawford.
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is a really good movie, actually. It's a really good movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. The fact I haven't been able to see it right now, I'm gonna watch it later.
You know who else was in that movie besides Salma Hayek, right?
Uh, no.
Come on,
Who?
the one that William Baldwin was messing with in the movie.
Cindy Crawford?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, she's the lead.
Yeah.
She's the lead in this movie.
Right.
Yeah, basically she's how do I put it? She's going through like a divorce, you know what I mean? And she's a lawyer. So she's investigating. She has a lot of different cases. But in one of her cases, dude, like she ends up getting involved with the wrong like case because it's basically how do I put it? One of the people that's involved in the case and she's going against him, you know, they're
Uh-huh.
very heavily like they're backed by the KGB. And if you fuck with the KGB, you already know that that's a whole nother level of Russian spies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So basically, man, like William Baldwin here, he's a cop, and he ends up going like I said, he's going to ask her something about the case. You know what I mean? Because it got dropped on his desk, and as soon as he meets her, her Miami like penthouse is just blown to bits, and she flies all the way into the water, and then he ends up saving her, and he's like, "Hey, what the hell's going on? What you know? I came here to chat with you about one case." And then basically now they're on the run because KGB is chasing them anywhere they go, and they don't realize it's because they're using electronics. Obviously, this was mid '90s, so everything electronic they use, they could like literally peek into your door and like snipe you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's a like I said, I remember this movie back then when I saw it. I was younger, and man, I loved it. You know what I mean? Really good movie. I'd I'd recommend it to anyone. It's a hell of a movie.
Well, I guess this was a movie about the dangers of electronics, huh?
Yeah, like I said, mid '90s. So think about it, mid '90s, like like you don't think of all this stuff like with electronics and like tech, you know what I mean? But Russians, that like they portrayed them in this movie to be way far ahead of the game. You know what I mean? So it was a really good film, really solid film. But it made you also think like, damn, she had so many different cases, as a lawyer. And one of her cases, man, like she just defending the wrong person and got involved with the wrong shit. And man, obviously the people she was going against, they weren't having it. Like I said, they had the KGB behind them.
Definitely.
You know, yeah, a lot of money laundering, a lot of you know how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But excellent film. I'd recommend it to anyone.
All right. And what do you rate the movie?
I'll go 9.8.
Okay.
It's a really good film. It was one of my favorites when I was a youngster for sure. And not just because of Cindy Crawford. It was just one of my favorites because I actually liked the storyline.
Right. For sure. For
I
sure.
thought I thought it had an excellent storyline. And like I said, I like the action that went along with it. Like I said, a couple funny parts that I was just like, I could use without it. You
Right.
know what I mean? You
Right.
know? So, but yeah, I thought it was a really good movie in general, and I'd recommend it to anyone. Very entertaining, very entertaining.
Going back to your study, Infinite says, cite the study or else it's fake news. It needs to be an SRS, which is simple random sample, or it's like saying a survey of Castro shows 90% of the US is LGBT.
Okay, that's fair.
Definitely.
That's fair.
I did
That's
wait. I Infinite, I could have sworn you forgot a Q in there, but I got you, brother. I got you.
that's fair though.
All good, man. Um, so Jay, what do you want to do the movies on? Should we do William Baldwin movies?
Sure, why not? He was popular. I just got to think in my head what he was in,
So what is
because
your favorite movie by William Baldwin?
oh, it's a tough one. I'll go I'll go this one. This one for sure.
You like it that much?
I do. I liked it a lot growing up. I liked it a lot growing up. There was two of them, like, and the underrated one will be the other one.
What's the underrated one?
Sliver.
Liver. Okay, pretty good one.
Yeah, it's with Sharon Stone.
Uh huh.
It was around the Basic Instinct time, so most definitely those are. Yeah, I'll go with those two for sure. You know what I mean? You could do the cliche one as the favorite. I left that one for you.
My favorite one is going to be Backdraft.
Exactly. That's why I said I'll leave that one for you because that was an excellent movie too.
Yeah, right.
From the
As
cast alone,
far,
it's excellent.
right. And as far as underrated, I probably would have to go with Flatliners.
Excellent movie too.
Yep.
It's exactly what I would have chose.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much the movies that. I mean, he was in so many movies, but yeah,
That's what I mean. Like he's got a lot of movies, but yeah, I think those were his best ones. All
best
those.
ones. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think all of them were solid, solid.
I'm sure there's some real good ones that I never seen of his that were probably good. Like there's one that you probably would be into. I don't know if you've seen that one. He was in one called The Craigslist Killer.
I've seen it.
Oh, you have to.
It's not bad.
It's cool.
It's not bad. It could have been like if you're making a murder movie or like a killer movie, come on, man. Like I don't know. I expect more when I'm watching a horror or type of murder type film, I expect more, and there wasn't enough in it for me.
Oh, okay. I got
Yeah, it wasn't enough in it for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially because that's a true story. You know that, right?
you. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're gonna bet, like, you're like, for example, I had Zodiac on the other. I can't remember when they made that movie, and they made it. It wasn't too much, but it was just enough where I was like, all right, this is solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're doing the Craigslist killer movie, which like, all right, cool, that's a real one too. Let's make it good. You know what I mean? I thought it was all right. They could have made, like I said, it could have been a lot better, I think. So,
Very true.
yeah,
Um, okay. So I guess that is our movies of the day, and you are watching. What is this one called
fair,
again?
fair game.
Fair Game. That's what we're watching, guys.
Yes, sir.
Let's move on now, and I believe we can get into your guys's. Let's get into crypto. Let's do it, right?
Yeah,
Get into some
crypto.
business crypto news.
Hella funny, bro. Come on, man.
I,
It's
I
crypto
had
time.
I had pulled up the horoscopes first for some reason. Like I gotta make
No,
sure. So I had to think about it. I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure I do crypto first.
crypto first, bro. Come
First,
on, man.
we got we,
Crypto
we
first.
we got to make sure our average day Joes knows they making some money or not. They got to know
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
before they know what their horoscope for the next day is. So and yeah, I'm reading out these numbers to you. You guys can also watch my cat or Jay's dog doing their thing for entertainment purposes.
My dog is asleep.
My cat's licking herself right now. All right, guys. So looks like we got Bitcoin sitting at 115,771. It is up 2.52%. It took a nice little head up. Ethereum, largest altcoin, it is at 4,738. It is up
Oh,
10.71%. That's nice of Ethereum. Also kind of did exactly the same thing. XRP, which is sitting at $3.02, it is up 5.99%. So that one also kind of mimicked and went up the same way. As far as your fear and greed index, we are in that neutral, but 56, which is right on that cusp of greed again. So as of right now, it does look like we are moving on up. We might, for the weekend, kind of just calm down and lose a little bit of this momentum. But I got a feeling that by Monday and Tuesday, especially because uh, we did just have a possible rate cut talk, that I think starting Monday, Tuesday, things are just going to start exploding again. So over the weekend, like I said, might still be some time to buy in a little bit if you want to see some gains by next week. Not financial advice. This is just what I believe. As far as your global crypto market cap as a whole, we are at 3.98 trillion. We are up 3.65% over the last 24 hours. Your top five trending coins: number one is Ethereum, number two is Bitcoin, number three is XRP, number four is Solana, which is up 11%, and number five is Link, which is up 5%. Let's get into your top five gainers. Number one, a top gainer is going to be Black Phoenix, which is up 4,431%. Number two, you have Bull Run Meme, which is up 929%. Number three is Felice, which is up 669%. Number four is Groove, which is up 542%. And number five is Grok, which is up 500%. Let's get into some notable top 100 mentions. Number eight, we have Penju AI, which is up 463%. At number 19, we have GameStop Coin, which is up 306%. At number 30, we have BlackRock, which is up 207%. At number 40, we have Mind Network, which is up 129%. At number 47, we have Block Bolt Token, which is up 75%. Number 50, Trump Rock, it is up 81%. Number 57, we have Rocky, which is up 54%. At number 62, we have Meme Coin, which is up 53%. At number 76, we have Crybaby, which is up 39%. At number 83, we have Wassy, which is up 37%. At number 91, we have Overlay, which is up 30%. And in your 100 spot for the day, believe it or not, we have your top 100 is We Love Tits, which is up 31%.
All right.
That's a new one. Never seen that one
Yeah.
before. All right, guys, let us move on and get into your guys' horoscope. This is going to be for August 23rd, 2025, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is my sign, Aries. So, tomorrow, Aries brings a fresh break for your mind, especially in the afternoon. Taking a short walk at lunch could create new ideas and lift your spirits. A little change of scenery is all it takes to break those mental blocks and view things from a different perspective. Then we got Taurus. You are known as a reliable individual, but tomorrow gives that name a chance to shine. Lending a hand to a coworker will strengthen teamwork and create a sense of goodwill. The stars are aligned for teamwork, reminding you how small acts of kindness might circle back to you. Gemini, make tomorrow half a tune. Playing some new songs on the way to work or just while working would give an instant energizer to your mood. The stars recommend joy and happiness through rhythm, hence, go ahead and play some tunes that give you that smile. Cancer, someone gets to bask in the sweetness of tomorrow, whether it is with siblings or close relatives. Sharing tales and making merry for the old times' sake, or just chatting can attach those threads tighter into bonds. The stars put emphasis on relationships, making it an excellent day to bond with them. Then we got J sign Leo. This is the best day for adding warmth and romance to your love life tomorrow. Anything small and heartfelt for your beloved will go a long way in cementing your relationship. Remember, it does not have to be a grand gesture. It is the little things that are embedded in memory. We got Virgo. Your keen mind is ready to grow beyond, and tomorrow is a beautiful day to nurture that growth. Engage in the learning process, ask questions, and being active in your own right in order to really absorb it
Mhm.
quickly. The stars are in favor of curiosity and active learning, so be open and receptive to new ideas. Then we got Libra. Tomorrow, you find an easy heart using clearing the clutter from all around you. Even going so far as to dust a small corner in your home or desk can help clear your mind of unnecessary clutter. The stars pronounce peace arising through order, which you appreciate so much naturally. Scorpio, determination is your
Mhm.
best ally tomorrow. The sooner you do what you've been putting off, the sooner you will achieve success. The stars grant you the concentration and willpower and urge you to take action now rather than later. Once you begin, you might be surprised how fast results begin unfolding. Sagittarius. The stars ask you to calm your regular pace. The balance will return if you take moments to sip a silent tea, think about it, or sit still. You usually thrive on speed and adventure. However, calmness will forge your clarity. This pause will have you feel renewed and sharp in thought. Capricorn. Your style of pragmatic thinking will encourage the release which is supported tomorrow. Giving away unwanted items while creating space at home will uplift your spirit. The stars herald serenity through giving, nudging you to recall that the space within your home simultaneously clears a path within your mind. Queries. Curiosity is your spark tomorrow, and the time is right to try something new. Learning a skill or exploring an unfamiliar interest could reveal hidden talents. These stars favor growth and self discovery, showing that even little steps can lead to bigger opportunities. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. A bit of organization could work miracles for you tomorrow. Arranging your desk or tidying your area will help focus on productivity. The stars guide you toward efficiency and inner calm through these simple habits. All right, guys, that is our horoscope for you guys for tomorrow, August 23rd, 2025. And like I said, we like to do that to help guide you along your day every day. Shout out to the 139 people watching. Let's move on. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And let's get into Jay's conspiracy of the night. What you got for them tonight, Jay?
Today I'll be going with it's not local, but it's in the OC. You ever heard of Black Star Canyon or no? Have you not heard of that?
Never heard of it.
You never heard of it?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Oh, you mentioned it.
what?
Not until you just mentioned it. I
Oh,
never.
okay. Yeah, so basically, I used to love going to OC, and I got folks in the OC, and it was kind of funny because one time someone wanted me to accompany them Black Star Canyon to go on a hike, and I was like, "Nah, I'm cool." You know what I mean? And it's funny because obviously I'm talking about it now on the show today, but it's actually a place like it's called the Gateway to the Unknown. So it's up in a little area up there, like a little mountain area, and it's a trail deep up there, and it's got a very dark history. Got a dark history and a lot of like off the wall legends. You know what I'm saying? So people do hike there mostly during the day, but if you could get past all the legends and stuff, and all the scary shit, you could go. Some people do go at night. I don't know if it's a. I haven't been out there in a long time. I don't know if they haven't blocked it off at night, but this place with its violent past is like in the 1800s there was a violent massacre there of I believe it said the Tonga people. So it took place there in 1831, as well as like murders from the gold rush, KKK, cult meetings, and a school bus even crashed in there, which is kind of crazy because the area is kind of when I looked at it, it's kind of random. You know what I mean? It
Right.
does have big areas to hike, but I was like, okay, this is hella random. I like I said, I never hiked there. I never went. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of glad I didn't too, because when I go to places that have like supernatural or whatever, or like paranormal or any type of things, I see everything. I'm just one of those high frequency, beings. So something would definitely happen if I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, so it's just like so there's a lot of people like hikers and stuff, they report like a lot of screams they hear, sounds of people panting both day and obviously the people who've been there at night. And then there's been reportings of like tall shadowy figures like amongst the trees and stuff. So I actually, like I said, I've never been, so I don't know how the layout is. I saw some pictures, so I kind of have it in my head. And there's also like even like I don't know. They said there's like people have reported. I don't know what drugs they were on, but they said they've reported like certain like Ghost Rider type things they've seen in the middle of this pathway, which is kind of crazy to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they said it appeared either when the sun went down at night or right before sunrise. So kind of weird times, strange lights they say they see flickering between all the rocks. Your electronics be malfunctioning there. When you got electronics that malfunction and like stuff like that, there's definitely something more than just, the norm going on there. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they even said they had paranormal investigators that have set up shop over there. And since they did, they got a lot of different readings. They said it was like a hotspot of energy, and they think a lot of it has to do with like the history. They said they had stated that they refuse to stay like they refuse to stay buried, and they just contain. They said it even could contain a portal out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, I'd have to go to the area and see all this for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But after dark, definitely is not a popular destination there because who knows what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
I haven't heard of any. I looked it up. I haven't heard any people like missing in there or any of that stuff. But I also don't think people will enter there at night.
True.
They say the spirits will not welcome you, and the canyon remembers what happened. So don't linger too long, or it won't let you leave. You know what I mean? Like when you have places, I just believe when you have places where there's been a lot of murders or anything, there's always going to be some type of paranormal there.
Right.
That's what I believe. But yeah, I just thought I thought I would do that because, like I said, I was gonna go to this place. When I was in OC. Like I said, I used to go to OC a lot, but I never went.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it's a good thing. I wouldn't want to go to a place like that.
Right. Right.
Now, if we're going live there or something, maybe it's a little different. I have more, let's say, more perks to go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know if I'm catching a live at night there though, but but I wouldn't mind going live because when you have the camera on and you're live, you see things that me and you can't see, especially
Oh,
on
no.
camera. We would catch a lot of different shit on camera
Right.
that we wouldn't see. So it'd be kind of a trip.
Right.
So yeah, that is what I was reporting on today, man. Black Star Canyon in the OC.
Figure it out. And where's the OC for the people that don't know the terminology of?
Sorry. Orange County, Southern Cal.
I'm
I was like, yeah, I just assume everyone knows OC. Sorry, my bad.
like,
Cali thing,
OC.
Cali thing. My bad, bro. My bad. I just assume everyone knows the OC. That's my fault.
Guarantee you got some of them being like Oklahoma. That's
That's okay, by the way. But yeah,
what I'm saying. That's why.
but yeah, I get it. But yeah, so OC, man, Orange County, Southern Cal,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure.
All right. So that is our conspiracy of the night. Do not go at
Yes,
night
sir.
into Black Star Canyon, or you will be seeing ghosts and other
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, you'll be cool, or you'll be seeing those tall, shadowy figures that they were saying.
some spooky
So
stuff. You don't want to see the
yeah,
spooky stuff,
all
man.
the different places. There's so many places that are haunted. So that's one of them. We have a lot of places out here that are haunted too. So
We gotta go visit some and do lives out there, bro.
that's what I'm saying. I told you that's the perk I have now. I didn't have that perk when I went. Like I'm like I just didn't feel like hiking. I was like, nah, I'm cool. You know what I mean?
Too bad they break.
Like I had just worked out at so they used to have the biggest 24-hour fitness in the OC. You know. And I had just worked out, and I was like, "Nah, I'm cool. I don't want to go on a workout. Or like, I don't want to go on a hike. I just worked out hella hard. Like, nah, I'm cool. You know,
Shut it down.
the what?
Shut that one down.
Yeah, they didn't have enough money to keep it going, man. 24 is a they invested so much into real estate that once like pandemic hit, they got hit hard, bro, because they couldn't keep all of them open. That
Yeah.
one alone was huge, bro. That one, dude, coolest gym I've ever been to, bro. Like they had their track on the third floor, overlooking like two floors and the basketball in the middle, and they had rock climbing right there. Dude,
What?
one of the best gyms I ever been to. Hell yeah. It was like the size of like a damn mall. It was
Damn.
huge. Yeah, and they couldn't keep it open because it was expensive, obviously. Because then they even had the outdoor parts, the outdoor pools, the volleyball, everything outdoor. as well as indoor. Dude, the locker room at that OC24, the size of the gym we go to, the locker room, literally the size of the gym we go to in San Mateo. Crazy big, bro. But yeah, they couldn't afford it anymore after the pandemic.
I believe it. Huge. A lot of pain.
Best gym I ever went to, bro. Because I'm here lifting weights. Because so you got the track on the third floor, and then obviously the weights right there, right? And so I'm lifting, and then like I said, you walk over and you see everyone hooping there, and then you see people rock climbing. It was crazy setup, man.
Right, right.
Crazy cool setup, bro.
Definitely.
For sure.
Your dog doing sleeping?
Huh?
Your dog sleeping?
Yeah, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. He's sleeping. Yeah, he is. He's tired. He's tired. He had a big meal.
I got
He eats good, man.
you.
He eats good.
I'm the star of the show today. Where he
But
said.
yeah, what's up?
I said, yep, that's it.
That's it. Yeah, we good. We good.
Pretty much, pretty much. So let's pretty much end here on the good note. Thank you guys, so much for being on here. And, we're going to get into our final words of wisdom. But before our final words, before we do that, I did want to just mention that after tonight's live, we are going to post a gym workout
Yeah.
session that we did. And then we're also tomorrow going to, look forward to the Chef of Jeff,
Stop.
BJ, cooking up something really good for you guys. You got any plans already or not yet?
Not sure because I got to see what I'm in the mood for. You know what I mean? I'm very. That's why I don't meal prep. I got to see what I feel like, and then I'll whip it up.
Definitely.
And you already know with Amazon, if I order that thing at say I order at 10 a.m., I'll have that by 2
Right.
for sure,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Probably even before that.
Oh, for sure.
But so whatever I'm in the mood for, I'll whip it up. I'll see. I'm not sure yet.
Got it.
We'll see how tonight goes. I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing a lot of things in my house, a lot of cleaning, a lot of this, a lot of that. Obviously, I'm not doing any abs today since we went last night and did a good workout. That was excellent, man. I was dripping sweat last night.
Oh, I know.
That was a good workout, man. And obviously we had hit everything. So just hitting buys and tries like that, man, I was dripping sweat.
Right. Right.
That's what I mean, because we shock the body by doing that.
Exactly.
When you do something, out of the ordinary that's different, and then like that, oh man, you know.
Plus my cardio session of 30 minutes beforehand. That
That
was nice.
was smart, man. That was good. I had a pound of bison in me, so
Yep. Yep.
creatine levels were spiked.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, man, for sure.
All right. And then on Sunday, guys, we will have a date with Kate for you guys. So check that out. Me and my wife doing a little date night, going somewheres in, around the Bay Area, showing you guys little, nature or stuff that we do out here for our little date. And on Sunday night, we will be going live for you at the gym again. So if you do want to catch
Yep.
live, your best chance will be Sunday night when we do our gym live. Monday is when we start our show again, so that's going to be at 8:30 Pacific time. So if you want to see our podcast live, that's going to be Monday. And besides that, I don't think I'm missing anything, but we will also be putting out a bunch of shorts over the weekends. So yeah, if you do follow us, you will get that notification every time we do pull out a new short for you guys. So please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so that we can always keep you informed and notified when we do come out with our new stuff. That being said, Jay, let us get into our final words of wisdom. What you got for them today, Jay?
Today we are switching up and going back to Voltaire. I haven't had Voltaire in a while. So we will go with some Voltaire today. Man is free at the moment he wishes to be. Very simple, short and simple, right? To the point. Basically just saying, man, like we are determined, the if you want to be free, you want to be free, you know what I mean? It's our ability to exercise our power of choice. You know what I'm saying? We can do what we want to do. There's a lot of people that don't understand those factors, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going with that one today, man. It's the power of choice. And it's like we run our lives and we're going to run our lives the way we want to run our lives. I totally heavily believe that too many people are influenced by, like, they're surrounded by nothing but crap, and that's why they don't understand stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're influenced by too many other entities, and yeah, those type of people, they can yeah, more power to them. You know what I'm saying? But they need to learn that yeah, you live one life, and yeah, that's just how it is, man. You could have the power of choice.
Back.
Yes, sir.
Very well said. And to close it off on your note, at the end of, I'm sorry, at the heart of our journey through life, the greatest gift we are given is the power of choice. Every decision we make, big or small, shapes not only our path, but the person we are becoming. We can choose fear or we can choose faith. We can choose comfort or we can choose growth. Remember the words of Viktor Frankl. He's a man who endured the darkest of times. And he said, everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms. To choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. So today, exercise that divine power within you. Choose courage over doubt, hope over despair, and action over regret. Because in the end, your choices are the brushstrokes of the masterpiece called your life. All right, guys. So that is it for us. Thank you again so much for being on here. Health, wealth, and happiness. That is our motto for Average Day Joes. And we will see you back here live at 8:30 p.m. Pacific for our show, live for our gym Sunday at around 8 p.m. Pacific time as well.